Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. I am Chair Rick Vest. To my left is Vice Chair Krista Yoakum. To my right is Commissioner Sean Flowerday and Commissioner Chelsea Johnson. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Clerk, please begin the meeting.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located at the wall of the rear of the hearing room. All written materials to be discussed at today's meeting can be viewed at the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Printing options are available upon request. Brings us to item 1, minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on February 4th, 2025.
Move approval.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any questions or comments? Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2, claims. 2A, approval of the claims processed through February 7th, 2025. And I'll note there is an amendment for payroll.
Move approval.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the claims through February 7th, including payroll disbursements through the 5th. Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. 2B, approval of a claim to El Centro de las Americas in the amount of $11,342.70.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 2B. Please call the roll.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Abstain.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. 2C, approval of a claim to the Mediation Center in the amount of $16,722.50.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Vest.
Abstain.
Motion carries. 2D, approval of claims including for billing for goods and services beyond the 90-day time period provided in Nebraska Revised Statute 23-135. They are for the Norris Public Power District dated February 10th, 2025 for a total of $1,905.23 and Lincoln Public Schools dated February 10th, 2025 for a total of $195.
Move approval. Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Yoakum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. Brings us to item 3, our special recognition. The 2024 Nebraska Weed Control Association Superintendent of the Year for Brent Meyer. And I have a letter from the Nebraska Weed Control Association that I'll read into the record. It is a letter of recognition. The Nebraska Weed Control Association would like to recognize Brent Meyer as the Superintendent of the Year for Weed Control for the state of Nebraska for 2024. All award recipients have gone above and beyond the required duties to stand out amongst peers and promote growth within the Nebraska Weed Control Association.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, thank you to the board for recognizing that, as well as the Nebraska Weed Control Association. I accept the award, but it goes far beyond me. The county board for sure helps tremendously, allowing us to do what we do out there. And then, of course, Danny and Pat in my office that make my job easy every day. So we're allowed to do the extra things for the Weed Association across the state. So thank you for your support as well.
Thank you, Commissioners.
your
Any thought? Wait, put one
This is our
second.
chance to embarrass you.
We get a turn too. Commissioners, any?
Well, it's clear that you're a leader in this field, and certainly for us here, but across the state and even across the country when you brought the conference here. And so it's great. It's great to have this opportunity to recognize you. I thought you were the superintendent of the year.
You're the best in the state. We couldn't do better. I just, every day I'm happy that you're on our team. So thank you so much. Seriously.
Yeah, well,
And to that, that's well said. We are incredibly grateful, and this is one of those issues that we probably don't give enough appreciation to, because it's one of those things that if we don't deal with it now and we just ignore it, you know the consequences, Brent. You remind us all the times we're together how important it is to get these things while they're small before they become irreversible. And so thank you for your ongoing diligence in this area.
absolutely. Glad to do it, thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you very much.
I think the reason we don't spend enough time on it is because he's our crutch, right?
Right.
He's just handling it.
We
He's just,
know.
he's just, yeah, he's just fixing it before.
It's so nice to have
We will-
something off the table.
We will
That's
continue
right.
to have the passion for it and continue to work on it, so, thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioners, that brings us to item 4, consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for special discussion or consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there is an exception, these items will be approved as one single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are the approval of A, amendments to the following county contracts. C-16-0526 with Information First Incorporated for professional services on an as-need basis to support the county's use of HPERM. C-23-0315 with SHI International Corp. for software value-added reseller services. B, utility permit 2611 with Unite Private Networks for the installation of underground fiber. C, a grant contract with the City of Lincoln Police Department for the JAG Election Security Program in the amount of $32,139. And D, receive and place on file the following reports from the Assessor Register of Deeds, Clerk of the District Court, Records Management, and the County Clerk.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the consent items. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. Brings us to item 5, our public hearing action items. 5A, the resolution in the matter of vacating a portion of public road, more particularly described as Exhibit A and located in Lancaster County, Nebraska.
Yeah, this is the action item following the public hearing we had last week when the engineering department was here and my friend Mrs. Peterson testified her support of vacating this road.
I move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any discussion, commissioners? Thank you to all involved. Please call the roll.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. Brings us to item 6, new business. 6A, proclaiming February 13th, 2025 as 4-H Achievement Day. And I have the proclamation to read into the record.
One of our favorite days of the year, right here.
Ours too.
Before the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Lancaster, Nebraska, proclaiming February 13th, 2025 as 4-H Achievement Day. Whereas 4-H is America's largest youth development organization with nearly 6 million youth participants. Whereas 4-H in Lancaster County engages 34,177 youth through clubs, school enrichment and after-school programs, and is supported by over 1,600 volunteers. Whereas 4-H provides an opportunity for all young people and helps them get equal access to the resources they need to thrive. Whereas 4-H provides Nebraska youth with positive youth development opportunities that prepare them to become healthy, capable, and ready to engage in school, work, and life. Whereas 4-H in Lancaster County is delivered by the University of Nebraska-Lincoln Extension in cooperation with the Lancaster County government. Now, therefore, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lancaster, Nebraska does hereby proclaim February 13th, 2025 as 4-H Achievement Day and encourages the residents of our community to learn more about the achievements of youth as part of the Lancaster County 4-H Development Program. In witness thereof, we have hereunto signed on February 11th, 2025 by the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lancaster, Nebraska.
Thank you. Well, good morning. We are here again to ask you to proclaim Thursday, February 13th as 4-H Achievement Day. That evening is our 4-H celebration, and Commissioner Johnson is nice enough to agree to come and read the proclamation that you'll sign today, and maybe say a few words about her experience with 4-H. So we do appreciate that a lot. So thank you, as always, for all you do to help us be able to help the youth and raise kind of solid citizens for Lancaster County. It's a pretty amazing program, and it's really fun to be a part of it. But it is because of your assistance and help with funding our office that we can do what we can do. So thank you very much for that. Before I turn it over to the guest speaker today, I have your annual reports. This is something by statute that we have to produce, so it has the required documents in it, and so each of you get one of these. I'm sure you'll spend the whole evening reading this through, and in the snow evening that maybe we'll have. But anyway, I will drop those off if it's okay at your office on our way out today. So with that, I want to introduce the coordinator of all the 4-H programming that goes on, and this is Tracy Anderson. And before she starts, I just want to say Tracy is outstanding. She provides an amazing leadership for a very large 4-H program. When we compare ourselves to other 4-H programs across the state, I mean, it's amazing what all transpires, and it's in large part due to Tracy's leadership of that program. So just want to commend her for that as well. But go ahead, Tracy.
Well, good morning, everyone. As Karen said, my name is Tracy Anderson, and I serve as the 4-H Extension Educator for Lancaster County 4-H. And on behalf of our 4-H team, I would like to thank you for all the support that you give. Because of that support, we reach almost 35,000 young people in the entire Lancaster County through a multitude of different hands-on educational experiences. And that occurs through school enrichment programs such as embryology, which I think you're all pretty familiar with. It's happening right now, actually.
I was hoping we'd get that plug in somewhere.
Yeah, I can't leave that out. We have ag literacy festivals, so lots of fourth graders across Lancaster County have the opportunity to learn about ag. And then we also have nutrition kits in a lot of the schools as well. In addition, we have after-school programs, we have summer programs, we have 4-H clubs, and due to your support, we were able to continue to reach all these young people through this important program. So thank you so very much. Much appreciated.
It's an honor for us. I mean, and we've talked about this in years past, but I think it warrants saying again, young people involved in 4-H, we're not going to be dealing with them out at the Youth Services Center or in other areas. So it's just such a positive part of helping young people steer their way through the challenges they have. And I deeply apologize for missing Thursday because somebody bought Moulin Rouge tickets for Thursday night. So, but we have a really great replacement. You actually won on the deal. So
Okay.
That'd be a
go
tough
well.
decision, which one?
Yeah.
Commissioners, we need a motion.
I'll move approval.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much, and Commissioner Johnson, we'll see you Thursday, and I'll send some additional information to you here
Sounds
shortly.
good. I'm
All
looking
right.
forward to it.
Thank you all.
Item 6B, an agreement to lease 57.69 acres of agricultural land to Andrew Newhar for $85.37 per acre for 1 year.
Good morning, Commissioners. Karen Peterson, Director of Facilities and Property. This person has now leased this parcel, which is adjacent to one of the two parcels we have in Waverly, and has been farming it for us for now. I think this is the 5th year. So we would like to renew this again. It's been successful. Not only does he keep the weeds knocked down, but I believe he is actually harvesting at this point, which is a nice optic. So the cost to him is $4,925 on an annual basis that he pays basically when his crops come in. is currently exceeds what the current property taxes are on there. It's zoned ag, so this is a win, I believe, and I'd ask for your approval or questions.
Is a win. I move approval.
Second.
Motion and second. Any further comments? Thank you, Karen. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Motion carries. 6C, setting the annual salary for Jacob Van Pelt, Chief Administrative Deputy, County Assessor, Register of Deeds, the amount of $136,825.06, effective February 6th, 2025.
Good morning. Just wanted to introduce Jake. He's joined me recently as admin deputy. Jake has worked in the office for about 4 years on the commercial side, so this is going to take him in a little bit different direction, but I appreciate Jake's commitment to our staff and to providing good service to our citizens. So.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any comments you'd like to add, sir?
Nope, just really looking forward to the opportunity and do my very best to
Very
serve in the
good.
role as the best I can.
Thank you.
Very good.
I'd entertain a motion.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and second to approve. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen.
6D, agreement with Encore to provide audio equipment for the county employee recognition breakfast on May 13th, 2025. The cost is $459.05.
Move approval.
Second.
This remains my favorite day of the year as a county commissioner. Any other comments? Please call the roll.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. 6E, agreement with the Lincoln Marriott Cornhusker Hotel to provide a meeting room and catering services for the county employee recognition breakfast. The cost is a minimum of $1,300 plus a 24% service charge.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and second to approve. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Yocum,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. 6F, a settlement agreement and general release with Lancaster County and the Cincinnati Insurance Company, Control Logic Incorporated, dated February 11th, 2025.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Vest.
Yes.
Motion carries. Brings us to item 7, our legislative update.
I don't have anything. I don't know if anyone else
The
does.
only thing, and I just want to put it on people's radar, we don't have to do anything with it right now, is LB 50. I just became aware of this legislation last night. It takes 5% of the nameplate capacity tax, which is the tax that renewable energy operations and landfill operations and pay. And it diverts that money away from the counties and to the community colleges of the area where the project is at. It's just straight, just taken. I mean, in the example of the most recent project, it'd be about $70,000 just being diverted from us. Which, I mean, I'm a community college graduate. I think the community colleges absolutely need more funding. I don't know, is that robbing the counties is the way to get it. So. I had a conversation with NACO about it. They are officially neutral on this because what their position is that they're fine opening this pot up as long as counties get opened up other pots of money, as long as other pots of money are opened up to counties, and they're going to apparently make that argument to the Revenue Committee at that hearing. Purely from a political tactic standpoint, I wonder if that's a little too cute, but we don't have to make any decision now. I just became aware of this legislation last night and just wanted to put it on everybody's radar that, hey, it's a very simple piece of legislation, and it takes bread from the county's mouths and gives it to the community colleges.
Appreciate that, Commissioner. Thank you.
And it has not been scheduled for a hearing yet, so we don't have to act today.
We'll move on.
Item 8 is public comment. Members of the public wishing to speak in items related to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Any members of the public wishing to speak? Seeing none, we'll move on.
Announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, February 13th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold the following on Tuesday, February 18th, 2025 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. They are the Board of Commissioners regular meeting, the public hearing regarding a request to vacate portions of a public road located near 91st Street and Nebraska Parkway in Lancaster County, and the Board of Equalization meeting. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on LNK TV. LNK TV is available on Allo Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 1300. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on YouTube and Facebook. LNK TV apps are available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Item 10 is adjournment.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Yocum,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Best.
Yes,
Motion carries.
we are adjourned. Thank you all.